y'all, my name is Azalea and you're watching my YouTube channel, Way Crunchy. Today I'm talking about my diagnosis of high cholesterol and how I've radically changed my diet. And I'm also going to talk about the supplements I'm now taking. And you can find a link to those supplements in the description of this video, linking to my Amazon Marketplace in the natural health section, in case any of these interest you. Now let me just tell y'all all about my diet. I was recently diagnosed with high cholesterol. That was such a shock for me, y'all. I thought, I'm going to do the responsible thing and I'm going to go in and get a checkup. I'm 36 years old now, and I went in for my checkup and just thought it was going to be like really for no reason. You know, I wanted to talk about getting a therapist to talk with for my mental health. But you know, they give you the whole rundown when you get your physical, and I had high cholesterol. Oh my gosh. So I have mentioned in other videos, Cook With Me, Clean With Me, that I'm on a new diet. You know, I've vlogged a lot about vegetarian lifestyle and growing your own food. And so today I just wanted to update y'all on where I'm at with my diet. So let me finish the cholesterol story. So the day after my appointment, I get the call. You know, they did blood tests and they're like, hey, you know, I wanted to tell you we got the results of your blood test. Everything looks really great. They said everything looks really great. And then they're like, you do have high cholesterol. They wanted to start me on medication immediately. And I was like, hold up, no. There must be a mistake first, a little bit of denial. I'm a yoga instructor. I love to grow my own food. I'm a vegetarian. I've been a vegetarian for years. I've always been physically active. I'm not big, kind of thin-ish. I was just like, what? Anyway, my father and my grandfather both had really high cholesterol. My dad has really high cholesterol. So it's like a genetic predisposition is what it seems like. So without further ado, I'm going to get into what is my diet now. This is the simplest way to describe my diet. I am a vegan, but I eat healthy fish. So no cheese, no yogurt, no dairy, no eggs, none of that. So first of all, I'm just cutting out those animal fats. Now I used to consume a lot of animal fats. So this is going to be a big change. And I'm weeks into this diet now. And the other thing is, you know, I do have a little bit of weight that I could lose, and I do have fat around my midsection. And, you know, losing a little bit of weight and losing that fat around your midsection and not consuming more calories than you're burning is supposed to be good for lowering that cholesterol and improving your health. And plague life, y'all, plague life. I wasn't teaching yoga all winter. I wasn't going to yoga all winter. You know, I'm like a group yoga person. And with winter, you know, with the plague, you can still get out and go hiking. But I had quit hiking because it was cold and I was a little depressed this winter. So I basically vegan, but with some healthy fish. So let me show you what I keep on my refrigerator to keep me on track with my cholesterol lowering diet. So I'm not just, first of all, consult a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor at all. I'm not a doctor even a little bit. Don't listen to me. Listen to your doctor. But that being said, this is what I keep on my refrigerator for my cholesterol lowering diet. Not a low cholesterol diet. I'm not just limiting the cholesterol I consume. I am lowering. I am flushing it out of my system, God willing. I'll let y'all know what my next blood test says. So I have two papers that I keep up on my refrigerator to keep me on track. Now this is more of a general one. So no eggs, no cheese, no butter, no fast food, no dairy. So I've been a vegetarian forever, but don't I love Taco Bell? Love Taco Bell, I love it. I love McDonald's French fries. I love to dip them in honey or ketchup. Okay, but I had none of that. No fast food. No Little Caesars cheese pizzas. that's been sad. I love that garlic dipping sauce. None of that. Check package and processed food for saturated fats and trans fats. They're bad. You don't want saturated or trans fats. So I check all my packages. So I will do things like eat fake meats, you know, and like, yeah, that's way less saturated fat than pork or beef, but there's still, you gotta check, is there saturated fat in there? Like, and if it is a little bit, and that's kind of what you have around and you have to eat, then you need to do a portion control, because if it's like a little bit in one serving and you eat 4 servings, then it's a lot, you know. So, and then this is the biggest one. This is the cut the sugar. Now, this is just for like improved health, weight loss, flushing this cholesterol out of my system, getting back to a heightened existence of superior health. So I cut the sugar. I told y'all I've been on this diet for weeks. Cutting the sugar, absolutely withdrawals. Sugar is a devil. Refined processed sugar is a devil. It is a devil on earth. It is way more addictive than you think it is. You try quit. You try cut it all out. You try it. You will see it is an addiction. It has you by the throat. Sugar. I cut all those sugars. And this is how I cut them. I'll do another video on like hacks of how to quit refined sugar and that kind of stuff, but I'm gonna tell you right now, dates. Come in a little package in the produce section, dates. It's a fruit. It's like a giant raisin, but it is so much better than a raisin. Dates. Dates is what got me through. Let me know if you would like to see the tricks that I have found to fight my refined sugar addiction and overcome, because we're weeks into this now, and like the cravings have subsided, and they're just like, whew, it's hard cutting refined sugar, but I feel better. I had an increase of energy, noticeable increase of energy around day 10. Yeah. Let me know if y'all want to hear more about quitting refined sugars, or if your experience, if you have successfully quit refined sugars. All right, and then cut the white wheat. So I only eat, like whole wheat, like brown bread. So that's really cutting out regular pasta, regular bread, regular tortillas. The whole wheats are so good for you. The oatmeal, the brown bread, as long as you're not like, you gotta watch what you're doing with it. Are you putting a bunch of butter or jelly? What are you doing? But the whole wheat brown breads, I got some whole wheat tortillas that have like that much saturated fat, so I just like have one. But yes, so I realized how much pasta we eat, and I realized, I love to do all my shopping at Aldi. I had to go to a different grocery store to get whole wheat pasta. Worth it. Lose weight, exercise, eat salmon and tuna. Not all fish have the good fat that will help control your bad fats, but tuna and salmon, out of the list I saw of the healthiest fish for my high cholesterol issue, tuna and salmon sung to me. And I'd been on the fence all year about whether I was going to have fish in my diet, but ultimately I tried a couple of days of vegan, and then I was like, especially going through these sugar withdrawals, I need the fish. My body was telling me, you need it, and I need it. I'm not going to say that's what I'm always going to do, but it's good. So this is about omega-3s. So I have 2 papers on my refrigerator to keep me on track. The one on omega-3s, that's important because I had to educate myself about this. Omega-3s lower triglycerides. Now, my triglycerides on my blood test, please get your physicals regularly, especially if you're older than 30. My triglycerides are high, so I need to lower those. So there's 3 types of omegas: ALA, DHA, and EPA. You need all 3 types. And so good omega-3s. And get them from seaweed and algae, and so that's DHA and EPA. Seaweed and algae have that, and I think that's the one that fish has. At the time that I made this, I was going to try to stay vegetarian, stay, turning vegan, but so I don't have the information about the fish, but you can get DHA and EPA from seaweed and algae. You get the ALA from chia, hemp seeds, flax seeds, walnuts, edamame, tree nuts. I cut out peanut butter. Peanut butter had to go. And then supplements: algae oil, flaxseed, hemp seed, chia seed. So these are supplements that I am supplementing in my diet, and I'm going to show y'all some products that I have. But yeah, fruits, veggies, whole grain. Like, who didn't already know that? We should just eat a ton of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. And olive oil, if you're going to use an oil. Like, olive oil is better for you than a lot of other oils, and that's like what they recommend when you have your high cholesterol. But oil is highly caloric, is just a lot of calories, and if you're consuming more calories than you're burning, there's a problem. Unless you're a growing child, or growing a child in your belly. And then high fiber's good. So yeah, I've changed the way I cook. I've changed the way I eat. My family is not on the same strict diet I am, but they're on a lot healthier diet than they were before, just as a side effect of how I've changed my diet. I'm gonna show y'all what supplements I got going. Flaxseed oil. Now, I do have an Amazon storefront, and there is a link to that in the comments, like in the description of this video. And if you want to look under the natural health, you can look there and you can find these. So flaxseed oil, it's made with cold pressed organic flaxseed oil. Now this is easy. So you gotta be a little bit hardcore to take fish oil because it's a little fishy. But these, you do swallow it whole. It's kind of a large size, but it just smells good. And I kind of like to hold this in my mouth just because it feels good in my mouth for some reason. And then I swallow it. I don't have a problem swallowing these at all. So yeah, we got, this does have gelatin, so not vegan, but I really like it. So if you got alpha-gal or you're a vegan, you don't want that. But I got a lot of problems, but alpha-gal ain't one of them. And then this one is no fishy aftertaste. And this is from seaweed and algae, not fish. So there's another one. And then this one, I'm just so thankful that I'm able to do things like partnerships with brands. And so I partner with this brand over on my Instagram account. You should totally be my friend on Instagram if you're not already. But this is Complete Human, and this is a fish oil. But being able to do sponsorships is one of the biggest gifts of my YouTubing and vlogging and blogging system. It helps me be able to afford things. Supplements are expensive, and that's one of the problems in our country, is that good health is too expensive for so many people, and that's been me for a lot of time, and I've overcome how expensive health is with creative hacks like gardening, but eating organic. I still don't have enough money to eat all organic, but that would be healthier. Taking the supplements that will help cure your problems, eating a low cholesterol diet, different things. Like for me to quit cheese, I bought nutritional yeast. Like these different things that are more expensive and can help your diet gives an unfair advantage to the rich. And it's like good health is being held hostage by people who have more money. Healthcare, insurance, all of that. That's a big old issue, y'all. So yes, I am so thankful for the ability to do things like sponsored content, which really helps supplement my income through products. So that's it, y'all. Sugar withdrawals were a doozy. I'm really used to the diet now. And like each grocery shopping cycle, I learn more different things. And I do have, I think, emotional urges to eat. Let me know if you'd like to see a vlog on emotional eating. Let me know if that sings to you, because I could talk about that. So that's been a little bit of struggle. But all in all, the diet part has been the easier part. Exercising for me has been harder. I have always been more motivated in group exercise settings. Like I need to be on a trail with a destination to get my heart rate up. I need to be in a classroom with other yogis. Even though I'm a yoga instructor, I can make up routines in my sleep. But to go hard into it, to get my heart pumping for my heart health, I struggle with that motivation. So for me, radically changing my diet has actually been a lot easier than increasing the exercise the way I know I need to. So I'll let y'all know how this journey goes. Now that it's bright and sunshiny, I'm gardening all the time. So that's good exercise. And sunshine, I'm just thinking it might cure just about anything. I love y'all. Thanks for listening. Thanks for following me on this journey that we call life. Bye.